Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, and welcome to Pioneer. Our promise to you is essentially that for as long as you want to continue to push out ahead of your competition, we'll be here to deliver you the newest technology in this space out ahead of everyone else.
So to help you do that, today we're announcing Fin 3. So we have significant upgrades across the Fin flywheel with Fin 3. First up, I'm going to show you procedures. Procedures enables you to set Fin up to resolve your complex queries. These are really hard, time-consuming queries. These are the things, they're business-critical workflows. They have many different steps. They need to use business logic. They're reading and writing to third-party systems. So it's really cool. With procedures, Fin applies advanced reasoning. It's an agentic experience. I'll show you that in a second. And the idea is that Fin can reason and think to get your customers to a happy resolution, happy for you, and obviously happy for them. So there's 4 parts to procedures. 1, it's got natural language instructions. 2, it's got deterministic controls. 3, it's got this fully agentic behavior. And 4, we've built an AI assistant to help you make sure you set it up the way that you want. So with procedures, we've added significant power to Fin. And this power also adds uncertainty. So we've built simulations to help you with this. A simulation is a fully simulated customer conversation from start to finish. We've also got an AI assistant to help you with this too, and a library for all your simulations. So let me show you. You kind of have to see this to kind of really understand what the simulation does. So this is the same procedure we looked at earlier, managing customer subscription requests. So now we're simulating a customer conversation based on that criteria, running through this procedure to see if Fin is going to do it. And you can see, is Fin reasoning? When is it reasoning? Is it following specific steps? Did it get into deterministic stuff or not? You can kind of see the whole thing. Next, we've channels. We already have all these channels available for Fin. Today we're adding Slack, and we're adding Discord. The next big thing is voice. So we've launched a ton of upgrades to voice. The challenge with Fin voice is I can't show you it because there's no screen. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to call Fin. There's a few things with this. One is other companies will do Hollywood demos of voice, and they'll reduce the latency, and they'll make it sound amazing. We're not going to do that. This is the very real experience of Fin over the phone. I'm going to call a phone number, and let's see what happens.
Hi, this is Fin, Halo TV's AI assistant. How can I help you today?
Hi, my subscription auto-renewed, and I didn't want that. I want to cancel my subscription.
Got it. You have 2 options. You can pause your subscription for 3 months. You won't be charged during this period. Or you can cancel completely. Which would you prefer?
Oh, I didn't realize I could pause. That's actually better. I might use the sports thing again, so I'll pause it.
Perfect. Your subscription is now paused for 3 months. I've also sent you an email confirmation with all the details. Is there anything else I can help with today?
No, the email thing is very useful, actually. Other than that, I'm good. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks for calling, and have a great day. Goodbye.
OK, the last thing is you need to understand how well Fin's working at scale and how you can improve performance. That's the 4th step in the Fin flywheel, which is analyze. Last May, we introduced a new Insights product. So we got loads of positive feedback to these new Insights features. We also got loads of feature requests too, of course. One is we've introduced CX score reasons. So now you can see the reason for the CX score. Was it product feedback? Was it a policy issue? Maybe just the answer quality wasn't great. So you can dig right in. The second thing we did is we have a new topic trends report. So this automatically highlights the most important weekly changes, like things are spiking, or the resolution rate dropped for some reason, or there's an emerging customer thing. So you can actually get ahead of these emerging issues and fix them before they ever become a kind of a major customer problem. And the last thing is we have suggestions for, today it's content and knowledge. We now have suggestions for data that might help, for actions, for guidance. So we're just widening the surface area there. And that's it for me. I'm really excited about Fin 3. You can learn a lot more at fin.ai. And that's it. Thank you so much for your attention.
Wasn't that an incredible morning keynote? And I am so excited to be here with Isabel Lero, Head of Product Support Operations at Anthropic.
The key insight here is really that AI's performance is only as good as your commitment to continuous improvement. This mindset shift could even be described as thinking like a product manager. Your AI isn't just a support tool, it's really its own product that you're constantly building upon. So what I've found actually is that my process aligns really well with what we heard earlier in the keynote. The components of successfully deploying AI at scale is train, test, deploy, analyze, repeat, repeat, repeat.
Now, the really thought-provoking panel of leaders from Gamma, from Solid Core, and from Rocket Money.
I have now been at Intercom for almost a year, and I've had so many aha moments. I would love to hear from each of you about an aha moment where Finn really impressed you.
So I had my first initial one when we just went for it and turned Finn on over Christmas. And the resolution rate was immediately like 50%, which is really high for, an AI that is just getting to know your product and your content.
Rocket Money has an amazing customer support team, and one of the backbones of that customer support team is Noelle Smoot, who was spending 3 or 4 hours of her day recategorizing and reassigning conversations that weren't sent to the right place. And so when Finn was able to send those conversations where they needed to go, I was like, oh, there's something going on here. This is great.
The thing that's changed is we historically have thought of like people as being like T-shaped, right? This idea that like you have a general sense of knowledge, but you go really deep in a specific function. Well, I think AI is changing that. AI lets us all go quite deep in all areas. And yeah, there's still gonna be specialism, but I think we're so much more capable than we were. And what that means is for the folks who embrace the change and for the folks who roll with it, the opportunities are going to be massive.
Every year, customers spend 14 billion hours chatting to customer support. And my job at BCG is to work with ambitious organizations to at least try and make some of that time more valuable. So what can we learn from these organizations that have been through that journey and they can really show assured success? Number one, they're business-led. They focus on value that can be created by AI, which is different to the question of what can we do with AI. Next, this is the hard one. They do invest in data and intelligence as a valuable asset in itself. And then, for me, most excitingly, or where it gets really interesting, they take the opportunity to reinvent service for a world of unconstrained AI. It's been really great to come and be able to have this conversation. I'm looking forward to discussing it further in the panel.
One topic I just want to quickly go back to, Mariana, is like you've led crypto through like a pretty substantial transformation of the support org. What sort of guidance or advice would you offer to work through this?
You need to take out your org chart and look into the functions that are going to transform. I'm not saying you're going to minimize those functions because AI will not be replacing entirely human beings. But if you even look deeper and with empathy into the human beings that are into this organization, it's all about developing their skills. Most of your people have the ability to transform themselves and do something else. And Des, you spoke on stage about how jobs would transform. This is exactly what happens in any organization when AI is introduced. You just have new teams being created that have to manage the introduction of AI.
We all sit here today in this room right now in a pretty unbelievable moment. I wish you had cameras that were strong enough. Maybe the front row can confirm this. I'm literally getting goosebumps right now because I genuinely believe, this is why I said yes to this talk. I genuinely believe that anyone who is in customer service and customer experience in this exact second is uncomfortably fortunate, has found themselves in a sector and industry that is very clearly one of the industries that is going to move first, hardest, fastest in integrating AI. I have no clue if you're thrilled you're in this business or you really wish you were a fucking doctor right now. But I can promise you, you will look back at this moment with either phenomenal joy of the serendipity or with regret that you did not squeeze the opportunity harder.
the very best brands. The agents of today are going to change this. They're clearly capable, as you've seen, of many different use cases across the entire customer lifecycle. And that's going to open up the door to previously unimaginable types of customer experiences. Finn will be not just the world's best service agent, but the world's best customer agent. And I want to start to show you what that looks like. So first, we're going to look at a shopping assistant. This example here is an outdoor gear site. It's a fake site. This is just a demo conversation with real technology. The customer asks what kind of jacket they should take on a trip to Iceland. Now, over on the right, you can see Finn thinking about what to do, applying reasoning and logic. It's important to note that nothing in the database has been tagged with Iceland. Finn has never been trained on this question, but it was able to use its reasoning abilities to figure out the right inventory to search for. It shows a nice carousel of some products, and it even offers to add the product to the customer's shopping cart. But this is not where this stops. In fact, in this case, Finn, like any good salesperson, sees an opportunity to take a step further based on the goals that it has. It uses its reasoning and offers an upsell. That's a wrap for Pioneer 2025. We are super excited to see you get your hands on Finn 3. It's an impeccable piece of technology. Push it. It can do the vast majority of your customer service, particularly the sticky, complex stuff. Lean into procedures. It's really, really impressive and very, very powerful. Use the channels. Talk to your customers where they are with Finn. There's no reason with a little work you can't do the vast majority of your service. We're also excited to work with you to build a customer agent to deliver that seamless, perfect concierge customer experience we now know is possible. That is it. Thank you again. Take care. See ya.